Hey, what's going on, you guys? Before we go into the last week of 2023, which of course will start this weekend, let's talk about the last 2 weeks of IT 253 computer systems security. The last time we talked, of course, we were talking about what was going to be in Module 7. And as I told you, I did Module 7 early. And so I did the classwork early, but we're going to go to the grades first so you get a chance to see something. So we're at 704 out of 765 on the grades for this. And if we come down, I want to show you that Project 7.3, submit the Project 2, has been done, though he has not graded it yet. And the discussion post is already finished for 7 as well, but the grades have not been done for that. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that he has to give a grade point. I expect that those grades will come in on Sunday because we only have 2 days left for the class. So he'll have to finish all of this before the end of class. So wanted to go through just what I think that you should focus on. 7 is going to be the toughest of all of your classes that you're going to be dealing with. Let's get into it. So the discussion post is going to be your normal discussion post. I would shoot for roughly between 350 and 500 words for this one. I found that this instructor, at least the instructor that I had, some of the feedback that you get is different. We'll just say that you'll get something. Now, the reason why I'm scrolling all the way down is to get to my own post. And so this is what my post looks like. A little extra, I know, but I always like to give the extra parts. I did ask the professor a question in this one and he never responded, but hey, you've got tons of people doing discussion posts. I don't think that there's a major thing in the discussion post that you should be really concerned about. The test out quiz, this will be really easy because by the time you get to this part right here, you should understand how test out works. You should understand how they put together their questions and that type of thing. This should be fairly easy for you to knock out. Now, your paper, okay, for the 7.3. If you have not seen my video, the last video I did on chapter 6, I went through in detail what I went through and how I submitted my paper. So I won't go into that part. We haven't received a grade yet on that. Now, when you get over to Module 8, this, if you know what Internet of Things are, think like Alexa devices and like Siri devices and that type of thing. Just think about those and cameras and all of that. And it goes through like the ethics of Internet of Things. And this was an interesting discussion. I don't think that you'll have a difficulty getting your discussion post done. Again, please try to focus in on putting together at least 300 words. It gives a person who's looking at your discussion post things that they can contribute. If you only write, for example, one of the things, I don't know if this is one, the person had only wrote like one paragraph. And it's like, how are we supposed to have a discussion on one paragraph? Outside of that, I don't think you're going to really run into it too much. It's the regular stuff, your test out for module 8, not really that big of a thing as well. So that is really it. And of course, anytime that you go through any of these classes and you use test out, they will always remind you that you have up to 1 year. So you'll have access to this test out content for 1 year. Okay. And then they encourage you to go take the CompTIA Security Plus certification if you do not already have it. So outside of that, once you're done with that, you are done with the course and you end up going to your next class. So my next class, if my memory serves me correctly, and I'll have to look back, but I think that my next course that I have coming up will be precalculus with limits. So it'll be Math 142. So that is it for the end of this course. And overall, I want to give my take on IT 253 as a whole, all the modules. And I often do this at the end of the courses so that if and when you are looking for information on this course and what to really expect. This course will focus around two things. It will focus around two papers, which is typical for SNHU and how their classes are structured. You'll have two projects. You will have quite a bit of test out work to do, and then your regular discussion post. So overall, this course is designed for someone who has not done any type of work in security at all. If you have never done anything and you're kind of just getting your feet wet on security, this will be a great class for you to go through. My Professor Walker was a good professor. A lot of the content that he gave, feedback that he gave and provided was great as well. So I think if you have never taken a security class, or for some reason you're thrown into this as part of some other degree path, this is definitely something that I think it's a good class, and it does give you a solid foundation. So I do think that this is something I would recommend. And I did when I did my survey. That is really all. There's not really much else to this coursework, and I just wanted to make sure that I updated you guys. If this is the first time you've seen any of my videos, whether it is YouTube or some other way that you were able to see my videos, then welcome. My name is Giovanni. I am a junior, Southern New Hampshire University online. I have been focusing in on documenting my time at SNHU far as online is concerned, because I wanted this type of content when I was looking at the school. So I tried to provide that for people. If there are any questions that you have, put them down inside of the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care and happy holidays to everybody.